Well, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Cozy Old School Runescape Lore. It's the podcast where we explore the places, the people, the pieces of paper that tell us more about the land of Gielinor. Well, tonight I'm thinking of doing kind of a short and sweet episode about a scavenger hunt. I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I want to just have it be kind of freeform and try it out. And I want to start with one in-game entity and see what it leads me to, what other in-game entities it leads me to. So an entity can be an item, either in my inventory, or that I find, like an object in the world, or an NPC, or something like that. Anything I could examine would be an entity. And what I'm thinking of starting with is just a single GP. And if I examine this coin, it says, lovely money. So while I think about where to go with that, I want to tell you about a little project I did recently. I told you previously about how I replaced the micro switches in my mouse so that they sound more like this. And I also recently placed the switches in my keyboard because I was really getting kind of annoyed with how my keyboard sounded on the podcast and thought it was too loud and scratchy sounding, and so I replaced the MX clear switches with which were tactile switches with some tactile princess switches, and they sound something like this. So I'm hoping that that isn't too loud, too clacky, but that it's kind of a nice, thocky sound while I'm doing the podcast. I was a little intimidated because I like this keyboard a lot, and I was a little worried that I might damage it somehow in the process, but I decided to take the plunge and go for it. And I'm really glad I did because I learned a lot, and I kind of built up my skills and confidence in desoldering and resoldering in the process, and I really like the results. So I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about that and my continued quest to kind of try to make the sound of the podcast as nice as possible. And what I think I'm going to do now that I've examined the coin is it just says lovely money, so why don't we just follow the money and examine the Grand Exchange booth. And when we do, it says the clerks and tellers will serve you here. The first thing that comes to my mind is service, like food service, and so I'm thinking of going to the Gnome Stronghold where there's the kind of food service mini game, and so let's go there and see if there's something to examine and continue this lore scavenger hunt. So I'm going to run up into the Grand Tree, and I'm climbing the ladder, and I think, yes, this next level up is the level where there's all the food service. I think it's called like Gnome Kitchen or something here. So there's a bunch of people we could examine. Let's examine, I think this is the kind of leader of this area, Aluft Gian Sr. So let's examine Aluft, a famous tree gnome chef. And Aluft Senior says it's responding to some previous, my previous work in this area. So this is some continuing dialogue from some time before, where Aluft says, Blurberry tells me that you have finished training with him, so I think you're ready to do some work for my son Aluft Gian Jr. He's in charge of our new family venture, Gnome Food Delivery. There's good trips to be made if you make and deliver gnome food, so you may have to travel all over Gielinor to fulfill some of the other orders. I say, sounds interesting. Go and have a chat with my son Lufty Jr. and he'll fill you in with details. I think we should do that because we're being told directly to do something, and let's just go with it. So let's talk to Xian Jr. If we examine, it says a delivery honcho. I'm ready to take an order now. An easy or a hard delivery? Let's do a hard one, see what happens. The edge of the world is no limit for aloft food deliveries. That's the spirit. So this is it's kind of a mini game, I guess, where you get an order for food for someone somewhere in Gielinor, and then you make the food here, and then you deliver it to them, and you have like a time limit to do that, and you can get rewards and stuff. So Professor Onglewhip wants a vegetable bata. Professor Onglewhip is visiting the wizards in the wizard's tower. Okay? Are you willing to take this order on? If you turn it down, you'll have to wait 5 minutes for another hard delivery. Easy peasy, I'm on the job. So, you better get started, you have a long way to go. Okay, so, a vegetable bata. Shoot, I don't have my cookbook with me. Can I get that back? If I search the kitchen cabinet. A bata tin. And then... Okay, I have less than 11 minutes. I'm going to search for vegetable bata on the wiki just because I didn't bring my book with me. Because I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, this is a little... I should have got the book. Where's the book? Time is a-ticking. Maybe I can just go to the gnome cooker. I haven't got anything to cook, so I'm going to need to trade. Can I talk to this person? Hello there. Would you like some groceries? I'll have a look. Great stuff. Where do I get the cookbook from? Can I get it from Aloft Senior? Talk again. Let's talk to Purder, who's another NPC here. They're just eating. I'm going to talk to Aloft Junior again and see if I can get another book, because time's ticking. We only have 9 minutes left. We've already wasted 2. Time is of the essence. No, this isn't good. I don't know where the book is. I don't remember how to make one of these. Half-made vegetable bata. Okay, I found it on the wiki. So let's trade again. I need a tomato. I need cheese. Did I not get I don't have any coins. I need to run over to the bank that's right here. This might be tight. I think we're going to be able to do it, though, because I have a teleport right over to the Wizards Guild. So let's get a bunch of coins, and let's go back over to the grocery store. And trade Hudo. So I'll get a tomato, I'll get cheese, I need dwellberries, there they are, I need an onion, I need a cabbage, I need to make a half-baked bata, which I can do by cooking raw bata on a range. So first I need raw bata, Jian dough to a bata tin, so I need to buy the Jian dough. How much does that cost? 2 coins. Okay, so that's not very much. Okay, so add that to the tin, and then I ate the onion. I need to trade... Whoops, I'm attacking a gnome. I need to trade Hudo again. I need to buy an onion. Okay, use onion on that. Nothing interesting happens. Maybe I need to make it half-baked first. So I'll cook on the gnome cooker. And then can I use the onion on that now? Try preparing rather than ingredients. Oh, okay, so I just click prepare and then I say vegetable bata, but I need 2 tomatoes, not just 1. So I'll trade again, I'll buy another tomato. Okay, now I'm going to click prepare. I haven't done this in a while, that's why I'm so rusty. Okay, I'll create that. And then, I also need to get equa leaves to put on it after, and then I'm going to cook, and that is unfinished, and I just ate the leaves, so I need to trade again to buy another set. Goodness gracious. Use... Okay, I have a vegetable bata. Okay, so now I'm going to get my necklace of passage from the bank, and then I'm going to go over to the Wizards Guild, and was it the Wizards Guild? Oh shoot. No, I think it was the Wizard's Tower. So I'm going to rub the necklace, go to the Wizard's Tower, Oh, who was I supposed to give it to? Hopefully I can find them. Oh, I can check this box I'm carrying. Oh, Professor Onglewhip, Vegetable Bata. I have 5 minutes. Okay, so that's plenty of time, I hope. I might do this more. If I was a little bit less stressed, and if I was more prepared, this might have been more fun. It's kind of cool. Oh, there's Professor Onglewhip. Right on the ground floor. Okay, you hand over your delivery of a vegetable bottle to Professor Onglewhip. Ah, now that's a familiar smell. Thank you. I picked these runes up. Maybe you can use them. I got 12 death runes from that. That's good. Alright, you have 4 credits toward your free delivery token. You're not able to get gnome food delivered to you yet. Okay, delivery token. Cool. So we got some death runes. Let's examine them. Used for medium level missile spells. Let's talk to Professor Onglewhip, because that's where the game brought us. Do you live here too, I say? Oh no, I come from the gnome stronghold. I've been sent here by King Narno to learn about human magics. So where's this gnome stronghold? It's in the northwest of the continent, a long way away. You should visit us there sometime. The food's great and the company's delightful. I was just there, so I know. And I've done this dialogue before in a previous episode. And so they say, like, it's nice, it's really nice, of course, it's full of gnomes, how could it not be? So, okay, we're just going to do what we're told to do. Professor Onglewhip is telling us to visit the gnome stronghold again, so let's go. So we're going to go back there. I'm in my house, and I'm going to take my spirit tree there. And we're going to the gnome stronghold. Okay. What should we explore here? We need to visit with a gnome, so let's just find the first gnome we can talk to. That would be Elder Gnome Child, who says hello. I'm going to say, oh, this is the achievement diary person. I have a question about my achievement diary. What is the achievement diary? It's a diary that helps you keep track of particular achievements. In the western provinces, it can help you discover some quite useful things. Eventually, with enough exploration, the inhabitants will reward you. You can see the list of tasks on the side panel. I'm going to say bye. Okay, so there's a list of tasks on my side panel now. Let's see, what is left on the western provinces diary? Let's see if I can do one of my hard tasks that I haven't done yet. Kill an elf with a crystal bow. Okay, we are going to Latoya. So first I'm gonna go to the bank and get my crystal teleport and my teleport crystal, and I will also get my crystal bow. So I got a crystal bow, and can I use that at the same time as my crystal shield? No. Okay. So I just can use the bow, and then I will get my teleport crystal, and we are going to Latoya. And there's an elf archer. We're going to attack them. And here we go, starting the combat. While I'm fighting them, I'm going to examine them. It says, he looks pretty handy with that bow. I wonder where we could go from here. Elf archer. Pretty handy with that bow. It's funny, our attack animations are synced up, so we just keep attacking each other at the exact same time. It's kind of like we're in like a synchronized dance. And they have 35 health left, 20 health left. And they are gone. Okay, and I got a grimy ranar weed. And some bones. So if I examine the ranar weed, it says a useful herb. Well, is that a hint that I should do some herb farming? Maybe what I'll do is I'll make this into a potion. So I'll look up, I think that's for prayer potions, so I'm going to go make a prayer potion. I think I have the herb lore level for that. Potions. Prayer. I've got to have the level for that. Prayer potion. Runarweed and Snape Grass. So, yeah, it's only level 38, but let's go find some Snape Grass. I can't remember where to find that. Spawns. One spawn in Civitas Illafortis, right by the Fortis Kothon. So let's go there, teleporting to Civitas, and running northeast. So the thing is, most scavenger hunts have a big treasure at the end, and I haven't planned that far ahead. And normally they're like prepared by someone else, so this is more just like kind of a... This is more just kind of like a lore leapfrog. That's one way of putting it. I don't really know how we'll know when we're done, or maybe if we find something really cool. Can I really not pick up this snape grass off the table? I can't reach it. I have to telegrab it. Where's another snape grass? That's annoying. Oh, okay, I can go over to the crafting guild. So if I go to my house, and then go to my jewelry box, teleport menu, then I'm going to go to the crafting guild. Yes, that's what I thought, but I forgot, and I didn't see it when I looked it up, so we're going to run over to where we can get some snape grass, and we are going to make a prayer potion. In the meantime, I'll eat a shark to heal up my health after killing that elf archer, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited by this format. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Got the snape grass now, so I'm going to go back to the Grand Exchange. But it'd be really interesting to do this in like an Iron-like mode, where it's like I start with nothing. You know how I've done like those episodes in Varrock Sewer where I start with nothing, and then I just see what I can find there. It'd be interesting to do an episode like this where I start with nothing and I have to get everything I need to kind of do the little goals that randomly come my way. So I'm going to need a vial of water, so I'm getting that out of my bank, and then I'm going to use the Ranarweed on that, and first let's examine the unfinished potion. I need another ingredient to finish this Ranar potion, and that is the snape grass. And we have a prayer potion 3. If we examine it, it says 3 doses of prayer restore potion. So where can this lead us next? Where would a prayer potion lead us? I only have one idea, and that is to go to the fight caves and see how far we can get into the fight caves with no prep, barely any supplies, just with what I have on me now. So I do have a toxic blowpipe on me, so that's good, because that's a pretty good thing to use for the fight caves. You just think like prayer potion, it's like just like so iconic for the fight caves. So let's go to Brimhaven on the Spirit Tree and run over to the fight caves. Now, I've never beaten the fight caves. I'm just not good enough yet. I haven't practiced enough at beating Jad, because the prayer switches are really precise and you have to do them for kind of a while without messing up, and I just get overwhelmed. And so I'm one of those players who just hasn't completed that critical rite of passage yet. So I guess it'll be good to get back in there again, because I am feeling a little intimidated by it. Okay, so I climbed down into the volcano. Now I'm climbing down into Moral Wreck. I think that's what it's called here. And I think where's the fight caves? Just to the west a little bit. So I'm going here, and I'm running in, and I have no prep. I just have what I have on me, and I just have my memory. I'm not looking up a guide for this or anything. I'm just going to see how far I can get. Okay, so I got a bat attacking me, or coming at me, and they're going to come at me and drain my prayer. There's another bat. I got to kind of kite them. So I'm running away from them, and I got them, and there's a third bat here. Well, you know what? Actually, this would be a great opportunity for me to use this plugin. I said I wasn't going to use a guide, but I don't want to use like an external guide. So I'm going to use the Fight Caves plugin, Fight Cave Helper. Where is it on my... There it is, okay. So then I'll at least know, like, what's coming when and what wave I'm on. Okay, so I got another bat. I'm on wave... It says I'm on wave 1. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this plugin's a little weird. Okay, so I'm taking out another bat. I don't think... I have lost a few prayer points from bats touching me already, so that's not great. And these Tizkeks, I don't remember how I'm supposed to... What I'm supposed to do. Oh, I do remember that if I lose health, I can use the special attack for the toxic blowpipe to regain health. Okay. And so the Tizkek split into two other ones. And in case you don't know, these enemies, they're like these like kind of lava blobs. And there's two more on this wave. Yeah, this plugin is not doing what I would think it would do. What? Oh, so you're supposed to like actually interact with the plugin as you play the game so that it keeps track of where things spawned, and I think I put the wrong thing in. So I'm going to say back. I can't go back in it. I don't think that plugin's going to help me at all, so let's forget it for now. I need to be protecting from range because there's a ranger here now. So, it's protect from range time. I wonder if I could practice prayer flicking. Okay, I'm going to need to protect from range again. Oh, and I need to be attacking the bats first. And there's just one bat. Okay, so... Oh, I'm on wave 8. Okay, so even if the location of the... even if the location is wrong in the plugin because I entered the wrong locations for the wave, even then... shoot, I just lost a bunch of prayer to a bat touching me. I got two bats on my tail, and they're not going down. Okay, one of them did finally. And I'm on wave 9 now. I need to click next. That's so annoying that like the plugin makes you interact with it every time. I'm gonna try prayer flicking it a little bit. But I'm not very good at prayer flicking at all. Okay, I'm on the next wave. I'm on wave 10 now. And there's still a ranger here. So I'm going to take them out. But yeah, it's like it's nice because it at least shows me like who is going to be in the fight caves. Like which enemies are going to spawn for each wave. It shows me. Because like one of the annoying things about the fight caves is you can't see... You can't even like zoom out far enough to see everything that's like every enemy that's spawned in, so that's pretty tricky. Okay, and I still have protect from range on, but I need to get away from this bat so I don't lose my prayer. Okay, and let's take out the ranger next. Well, luckily I haven't lost... Well, you know what I should do is I should actually tank these range hits until they start doing more damage, because I have health regen through my toxic blowpipe actions, so I just took 9 damage, so I just regained some health. There's... Okay, I'm done that wave. Taking out I'm on wave 12 now. Taking out a bat, don't touch me. Okay, there's another bat. So, in case it wasn't clear, every time a bat in these caves touches you, they drain your prayer. And prayer is really important for the fight caves because it makes it possible to go the distance. In case I have to pause, just know that I might have to pause during this fight if there's like a bad noise that happens, like in my neighborhood, or if my dog barks or something. So if all of a sudden there's a cut, that's what happened, and I'll try to update you where I am at after that. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage from the ranger. I don't think I'm going to make it very far into the fight case, but I am on wave 13. Because I already used both my special attacks. Each toxic blowpipe special attack takes 50% of your special attack power, and so oh, I need to use my... Okay, so finally use the prayer potion I made. And so what I was saying before about the special attacks is then you have to wait for it to regen, so I can't just be taking damage all over the place. But I'm going to take out this ranger as quick as possible here. Oh, and I also have 3 sharks. So I healed a little bit of health through the shark that I have. And there's 2 rangers now. Shoot. Yeah, I'm probably not going to make it very long. I don't know, maybe I'll make it to like wave 20. But I'm also trying to pick up my amethyst darts as I go, because I don't want to waste them all and lose them. Which is also wasting my run energy, so that's not good for my survivability long term, because I need to be able to run from rats. Oh, there's a meleeer now. Shoot. I'm going to have to safe spot this jerk. Okay, forget the amethyst darts. Okay, so I think I've safe spotted the meleeer. Yes, okay, so I'm good now. I can just chill. I could even just hang out here and stop attacking and let my health regenerate, but I don't really want to just sit around that long. Okay, the major's gone. Well, that went pretty well. I remembered how to safe spot, but here's another major, and I need to run away from them while I'm getting this bat. Oh, dear. Hit for zeros, thankfully. I think I avoided prayer drain from the bat. Again, thankfully. Okay, now let's see. Can I trap this major somewhere? Or the meleeer. Yes. But I don't have enough run energy to keep running like I have been. Okay. We got the meleeer trapped. I'm just going to sit here and collect myself for a second. I'm going to put my amethyst darts back in my blowpipe. What else? What else can I do to help myself out here? Okay, I'm going to restore some prayer, so that'll be good to have. Oh, and I do have the special attack again, so I might as well use that on the meleeer so that I can get some of my health back for the next wave. And I am on wave 16. Wave 17 will have another meleeer and 2 bats. Okay. Alright, and the meleeer is down. Now there's going to be a new one. Okay, here's one of the bats. They might have drained some of my prayer. Okay, I got the other one though, and the meleeer is pretty much already in the safe spot. So, yep, we're all good. So I'm just going to work on them for a minute. So next wave is 18. There's going to be a meleeer and a Tizkek. I think that's what they're called, those blob things. So there's going to be one of those, and I need to take out the meleeer first. Maybe this really is good practice for me. Oh, I don't think I got this safe spot worked out very good. Oh, no, I did. Good. Alright, well this wave is going to be a walk in the park. The next wave has the same 2 and a bat. And yes, the blob things are Tizkeks. Alright, the meleeer is gone, and I can use my special attack on the Tizkek. I'm going to got back a couple health. And the Tizkek split and spawned 2 more lower level Tizkeks. And there's a bat right on me as soon as the next wave starts, and it's gone now. That's good. I'm going to run up into the corner so the meleeer can't get me. And the safe spot failed. Okay, I'm going to run south to trap it in this other safe spot that works better. The same place I have been to fighting them. And wave 20 will be 2 bats. Meleeer and Blob. So I just have the Blob left. I already took out the Meleeer. This is good. This is good for these ones that don't have Rangers, because I don't really have to do any prayer. I'm pretty safe. Okay, so okay, I got one of the bats on me, but they haven't touched me yet. Okay, one of the bats is gone. That's good. Here's another bat. That bat's gone. Great. To the safe spot. And we're good. Okay, this is going better than I thought it would, actually. This is wave 20 that we're on right now. I do believe there are 63 waves to the fight caves, and they get longer the further you go. I think my biggest problem might actually be running out of supplies for my blowpipe, but I actually have... I think I have enough to go as long as I can here. Alright, wave 20 is done. Oh, no, it isn't. The blob split, so I have 2 little blobs left. Wave 21 is just a Meleeer and 2 blobs, so that's fine. I'm just going to safe spot this Meleeer. And they're coming right at me, but they hit me for a 0, which they do sometimes, so that's good. So now I'm just going to safe spot them. Walk in the park. Wave 22, oh, that's when the Rangers come back, so that's when I'm going to run out of prayer, you know, pretty quick here, now that the Rangers are going to start coming back, so, oh well. And I think I read on, like, Reddit or something, someone was saying, like, the way these waves are structured is, like, each enemy, like, I think 2 of each enemy counts as like one of the enemy, like one of the next strongest enemy, and so it's like, it's kind of like if you've ever played that game 2048 where there's like these collapsing tiles, and like each time you collapse 2 tiles they add up to the next number. It's kind of like that. Actually, can I just avoid this Ranger by... Yes, I can fight the Meleeer without the Ranger even coming at me. Well, this is good. So it's like, you could think of it like 2, according to this commenter on Reddit, you could think of it like 2 bats morphing into a blob, 2 blobs morphing into, I guess, a Meleeer, 2 Meleeers morphing into a Ranger. But that progression doesn't quite make sense because there were Rangers before there were Meleeers, so I don't really know how you would really calculate it, but that's okay. I'm getting ranged. I gotta run back here so I can put my darts in my blowpipe. Okay, got the blowpipe back on, and once I take a hit, I'm going to turn on protect from missiles, so that I'm protecting from range, but I'm going to do it until I take a hit, because my health is at 63 right now, so it's not too bad. Oh, I might actually get them before they hit me. That was pretty good, actually. They didn't hit me once. Oh, but there's a major here now. And there's going to be a bat, and there's the Ranger. So every time a new enemy gets added to the rotation, it's not really a rotation, that means something specific in this place, but every time a new one gets added, then I'm trying to talk and think at the same time. Every time a new one gets added, then they stick around until like there's a new kind of level of... Can this Meleeer attack me where I am at? No. Okay, so I'm good here. Well, but I should really take out the Ranger first, because that's draining my prayer. I am going to eat 1 shark. I have 1 shark left after this. But I'm going to leave a little headroom on my health, because actually I'm going to use my special attack. And other than that, I want to leave some headroom on my health so that my special attacks can actually work for me. Okay, now that the Ranger's gone, I can turn off my protect from range. And... oh, the Meleeer is healing. Oh, I'm not actually safe spotting them. They hit me for an 18. That sucks. Yeah, I forgot that they heal. I'm just kind of kiting them and running away. attack, like I'm hitting them once and then running away and running away again. Okay, but they're gone. So that was wave 23. Wave 24 is 2 bats, and here's one of them right on my tail. And then, of course, we're going to have a ranger again, and I forgot that the rangers are probably a higher priority, but the melee just healed the bat that I'm trying to take out, so that's not very good. Oh, and I got to protect from range because the ranger's here. This would be going a lot better if I was prepared, of course, but that's fine. Alright, I got half health, so I'm going to eat my last shark. Maybe we'll make it to wave 20. Yeah, we'll make it to wave 25, but I don't know if we'll make it much past that. I gotta get away from this meleeer. Oh, I think, no, you're actually supposed to focus the range. Oh, I got the meleeer stuck behind the ranger. That's awesome. But now they're walking toward me again, so I gotta go back to the safe spot. But I can turn off protect from range to save some prayer. Yeah, I just gotta remember to turn off protect from range every time the rangers are gone. But normally they would suggest that you focus the meleeers first, I think, because they're trickier, but maybe it's like a kind of personal preference thing, because if you really have a meleeer safe spotted, maybe it is better to take out the ranger first so you can save your prayer. But also, I don't know this as nearly as well as some other people do, so now we have a ranger, a blob, and a meleeer. So I'm going to try to take out the ranger first. The rangers also go down pretty fast, so that's nice. I'm just kind of kiting around the ranger, this whole group of enemies, so that I can avoid the meleeer. Okay, ranger's down, so now I can turn off protect from range and just safe spot the meleeer. Okay, I'm going to use another special attack. Oh, I am not in the right place because I am getting hit. There we go, now I'm in a safe spot. And I have 68 health. I'm going to use my last dose of prayer potion. Okay, we finished. Oh, nope, the blob split into 2 small blobs. So we finished wave 25. There's a bat on me now. Wave 26 has a bat, a ranger, a meleeer, and a blob. Bat's gone. I have 52 prayer. Turning on protect from range, and I'm just going to try to kite around and take out this ranger as fast as possible. Well, this is good. This is a good practice run because it's actually building my skills on like how to do this with low resources, when you really have to preserve your prayer, because I learned how to kite better for this, but I did run out of run energy, so that is a problem. That is a big problem. Because normally when you come in here, you're supposed to use like Ceradomin brews or something, and I wonder if those, I can't remember if those restore your run energy. Okay, the meleeer is almost down. Okay, they're gone. There's a blob. I'm actually going to prolong this so that I can restore my run energy, so I'm just taking some time to pick up my amethyst darts. I guess I'll fight the blob now. So that is wave 26. Not done yet, but I'm looking ahead to wave 27. 2 bats, a ranger, a meleeer, and a blob. So it added 1 bat, basically. Okay, I'm going to try to work on the ranger first, because the bats aren't here yet. And I do need to turn on my run energy now the bats are here. Okay, I need to get away from those bats. They're like the highest priority, because they just drain your prayer. Okay, 1 bat down, 1 bat left. Okay, 2 bats down, now I'm going for the ranger. Luckily the meleeer missed me, and the ranger's down. Turn off protect from range and run back into the corner. But I ran out of run energy again. That sucks. Okay, I'm going to use my special attack. Try to get some health back. I think maybe it gave me like one or two. I think it only gives you 25% of the damage you deal, so I did a 9, so I probably gained 2 health from that. Okay, 28 has no bats, so that's good, but I don't have run energy, and I need run energy to survive with efficient resource use. But I can turn off my run energy once the ranger is gone. That's one thing I can do. So turn off protect from range, because now the ranger's gone. Turn off my run, and then I'm just going to walk over. I can't do that. I have to run over. The major is hitting hard right now. Not the major, the meleeer. Majors will show up later. Oh, well, this is rough. Are we going to be able to make it to wave 30? That would be so cool, but I don't think so. I only have 21 health because I got hit so many times. The run energy was really the biggest issue in these last couple waves. I guess if I had taken out the blobs first, I could have just sat in the safe spot and regained my run energy. That's probably what I should have done, but now they're gone, so I don't think I'm going to make it through the next wave. There are 2 rangers and a meleeer. Well, if I get the rangers in a good spot, maybe I can just hang out with the meleeer for a little bit. I just got hit a 2 by a small blob. That sucks. Okay, protect from range. There's 2 rangers here. Well, I'm just going to... The meleeer's walking over. I'm just going to focus on the rangers. Oh, great. The meleeer's trapped behind one of the rangers. This is good. Okay, so I pretty much have it set to make it to wave 30. Awesome. But can I beat wave 30? That's the question. Turn off protect from range. Wave 30 actually is just two meleeers, so maybe I'll be fine if I can safe spot both of them. Maybe I'll make it past wave 30. Okay, meleeer down. And there's another one. Oh, where am I going to take this one? They're both coming at me from a bad direction. I'm going to rotating my camera to try to figure this out. I'm going to run this way. Hopefully this is a safe spot over here. Yep, okay, I'm good. I'm going to make it past wave... I'm going to make it past wave 30. I could not have seen this coming. I was expecting this to be a quick episode with way more little scavenger things, but then we came to the fight caves, and I lasted way longer than I thought I would. I came here with 4 food and 3 doses of prayer potion. That should give me some perspective. If I can come here with 4 sharks and 3 doses of prayer potion and make it to wave 30, like, I shouldn't be so afraid of this place. Wave 31, oh dear, has our first mage boss, mage enemy. I'm trying to pick up amethyst darts. I don't know why. I really want to pick them up there. I think I had some lag or something. I absolutely have to protect from magic when I'm fighting this one because they just hit way too hard. But I did gain a couple hit points back from using my special attack, but I think what's going to happen here is my prayer's probably going to run out before I get them. I have 24 prayer points, 25 HP, so can we make it past wave 31? The major is below half health. Now they got about a third of their health. They have 30 HP left, 9 HP left, because it stacked a poison on them. We did it. Now there's the same one and a bat. Okay, the bat, oh, I think it drained some of my prayer. Can I safe spot the major if I go behind this rock? No, don't run out. Don't run out there. Yep, I'm just gonna hang here. I'm gonna hang here and let my health regain, and I'll just let you know when I'm back, because I want to see how far I can go. So I'm just gonna sit here for a long time until my health's probably full. It's So I'll pause it, and then I'll let you know when I'm back. Hey, I'm back. I got tired of waiting, so I just have 30 HP, but I'm going to go back into it now. But all my run energy and all my special attack got restored, so I'm going to use my special attack to get back some HP, hopefully. And I hit it 0. Okay, but this major is going down, but I only have 6 prayer points left, and I think I'll probably die on the next wave. And my prayers, I'm pretty sure it's going to run out before this major's done. So I will probably just barely make it into the next... I'm going to make it into the next wave now, wave 33. But I'm sure this is where I'm going to die. Okay, so first I need to take out the bats. Oh, I just got hit for a 29 because my prayer ran out, and I'm dead. Okay. Well, with no prep, 3 doses of prayer potion, and 4 sharks, we made it to wave 32, to wave 33. We finished wave 32 and got into wave 33 of the fight caves. And Tuzhar Majjal says, "Well done in the cave. Here, take Tokkul as a reward." And I got 1122 Tokkul. And you know how earlier I was saying a scavenger hunt has like a prize at the end or a treasure? I just got it. I got the treasure. I got Tokkul for doing this. So we started by examining 1 GP and we ended with 1122 Tokkul. It's like a different variant of like the trade up game. But I'm going to go back to the Grand Exchange and see how much that Tokkul's worth. I might hold on to it. I don't know if I'm going to actually sell it. But how much is it worth? No, you can't. I thought you could trade Tokkul. Oh, I guess not. Okay, you can trade things you could buy with Tokkul. So that's just going in my money tab. And now I have 5,274 Tokkul total. So, pretty nice. And I'm really happy with how that went. I feel like I have better understanding of the fight caves just from doing this like low pressure, no expectations run of the fight caves. I feel like, I learned how to use the Fight Cave Helper plugin. I showed myself that I can, kind of more effectively use my resources than I did the last time. The remaining things that kind of spook me about the Fight Caves is the time investment and the gold investment to get all the resources for, an effective run, and then how that can all just evaporate if you don't know how to, switch prayers effectively for Jad. And so I definitely need to practice Jad before I go back in there. But Jad's the final boss of the Fight Caves, by the way. I think it's on wave 63, in case you didn't know. And so I definitely have to do that. I have to practice that sometime, because I would love to complete it someday and get a fire cape. I just feel like that's a really important rite of passage, and I don't need to necessarily do all the hardest things in the game, although maybe one day I'll be good enough to. I just feel like I really should do that, and I should earn my fire cape someday, which I've never done in any account or at any point in playing this game, so that would be really cool. But yeah, we started off with 1 GP and we ended up with 1122 Tokkul, I think it was. So, I don't know, pretty cool little lore leapfrog, and I want to do this again sometime. If I don't have an idea or energy for a kind of pre-planned episode, I really like the idea of just kind of throwing myself into the game and seeing where it takes me. I hope that we'll uncover lore and things along the way, maybe lore I haven't interacted with before, unexpected lore, but even if it's just something like this, doing parts of the game, familiarizing myself with them, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a good time too. But that's going to do it for this episode of Cozy Old School RuneScape Lore. I hope you have such a good evening and that you sleep so well, and I'm going to say good night and goodbye for now.